The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And before...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. That one falls. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Holiday against Young. And here is Hunter. Back to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Holiday against Young. Down low, here's Lopez. Nifty move. The rebound by Young.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
And Young kicks to Collins. Takes the 13-footer. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday against Young. Back to Holiday. Inside. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second bucket.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Young outside. Dishes it to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. They get it back. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. The feed to Okongwu. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Forbes has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Connaughton passes to Portis. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams is running. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Three-pointer, Snell. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Rebounded by Tucker.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Forbes, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Atlanta. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Portis kicks to Forbes. And the three ball is good. Forbes has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Williams in the post to the wing on the left. Shoots from 14. Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. It's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
The Hawks trail by 4. Williams up on top, guarded by Holiday. Okongwu, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. He kicks it to Snell. Middleton against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez from 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter, the pass to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Capella. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Young. Milwaukee leading by 6. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Capella kicks to Collins. Lets it go with the 3. And that one is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Young, right side. Can't connect from 14 feet out. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Young outside. The second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Capella. Poke loose. For 3, Middleton. And that one released in time, but no good. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention. And that's
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday against Young. Holiday goes in. And good that time. Holiday's got 8 points.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. Good D by Lopez. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Young taking his time here. Kicks it to Collins. Shoots the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 10.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside side.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams with a clean look. Atlanta again missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Frager, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
They set Tony Snell up perfectly. He gets planted, and his mechanics do the rest.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Bucks leading by 12. Here's DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. But they recover it. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Capella, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Williams inside. In the corner, Snell with it. This one for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-4 run. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Snell. That one, no good. Bucks leading by 15. To the wing right side. Taken away by Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Snell. Takes the three. The Hawks again can't hit.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Williams looking around. He dishes it to Okongwu. That's a 2 from Snell. That one's good from the corner. Snell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful looking shot from Snell. You have to respect his jumper.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Hawks trail by 13, setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Bucks ball. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Collins kicks to Snell. Passes it to Capella. Back to Snell. Lets the 3 fly. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Tipped away. It's Young on the wing. Passes to Collins. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Giannis. The shot's good.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Young outside. Capella finds Collins. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And that's an intentional foul. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Young pass to Hunter. Atlanta again, missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And the dunk by Giannis.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Young inside. Lopez is there. In the corner. Herter with it. a putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Young against Holiday. Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Holiday. And the rejection by Collins. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Holiday with it. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Hill comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. And Goodwin subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Hill. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Over to the wing. The pass to Karuch. Kicks to Forbes. From deep. It's off. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one and a few players on the shelf. But the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
It's Harden with the drive. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, Harris showing you he's unafraid to mix it up in there sometimes, which is a good way to balance his attack.
Antetokounmpo against Green. The pass to DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
To the paint, here's DiVincenzo. Plays it up off the glass.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden surveying the D. Feeds it to Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Off with the layup. Jumps up, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his side run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
It's Harden with the drive. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Harden against Holiday. To the middle, here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Luwawu. In transition, here come the Nets. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Irving attacking. That one goes in.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 for... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Giannis high post. With 1 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Giannis has got 11 points, and that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks lead by. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Griffin dishes to Harden. There's the triple. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Forbes the pass to Portis to the inside and stolen by Aldridge. Here is Harden. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Nets trail by 3. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for James Harden. And that one is good. Irving's got 8 points.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Forbes. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Griffin with the steal. Here's Irving. No good. That would have tied it. For Milwaukee, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Portis, the pass to Tucker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Puts it up from 12. The shot is good off the backboard. 12 points for him. Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. The shot's good from Forbes.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Here's Irving. Back to Aldridge. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of it.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. The three. The offensive rebound. Portis got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Claxton with the bucket.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Now here's Tucker. Defense is right there. Here's Portis. Puts the move on. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Irving with the ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Inside, here's Lopez to halt the run. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points and 2 assists.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in its center. Milwaukee in the lead.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Irving attacking. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Outside, Green. Rocket 6. Down low. Jordan the pass to Irving. Over Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Jordan kicks to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Holiday attacking. Good. Holiday's got 6.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Nets trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He gets that one.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Holiday against Harden. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bucks lead by 5. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Nets. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris finds Jordan. Back to Harris. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Luwawu. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Holiday. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one's good by Giannis. Here is Harden. 14 points for him. We've got 1:13 left in the third.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Holiday against Harden. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harden laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
So fun watching Harden operate inside near the rim. I mean, his confidence level is high, and he does a really good job getting ideal position.
In transition, here come the Nets. Harris has got the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Make some noise.
6 seconds left to play in the third. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. DiVincenzo passes to Portis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Timeout called, the Nets. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
DiVincenzo can't hit it, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And it's Giannis missing. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 1.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And stolen by Aldridge. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Irving. Here's the pass to Claxton. Here's Griffin, defended by Middleton. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Aldridge. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harden outside.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Harden with the stuff.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's 1:47 left in the 4th. Rebound, Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown outside. On the wing, Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Harden.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Here's Giannis. Doesn't go for him. Brooklyn leading by 3. On up the court. The shot's good from Griffin.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Holiday with the defensive effort. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Harden. Count it.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Great positioning on the putback.
The big fella, Brook Lopez, coming up with a gigantic 4th quarter score.
Now Harden. from deep three-point range, off target. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, they've got Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Harris. Then there's Howard, and it's Green in at the 2. Clock is at 3, and there it is for him. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Well, he's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Middleton. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry on the wing. Green taking his time here. Pass to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Holiday. To the inside. Lopez.
Too much at that.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
But when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Maxey's checked in for Seth Curry. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot, and stolen by Simmons. Middleton against Harris. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Out to Harris. Outside, Green. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it again. Howard can't hit. Bucks trail by 7. The pass to DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Howard. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Middleton. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers leading by 7. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Lopez with the steal. And here they come. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Lopez.
Now, Giannis just plays so hard. What's not to like about the approach he has game in and game out?
Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Howard. Outside for Simmons. The 8-footer. Outside, Green. 2 on the clock. Lots of room. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Outside, Holiday. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dwight Howard.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
He doesn't get the second one. On the wing, Milton. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets.
before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. He feeds it to Howard. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Milton kicks to Scott. To the middle. Passes it to Korkmaz. Howard in the post. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Fires for three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Curry's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Forbes. It's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Not 3 off the mark. The Bucks trail. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry looking around. Out to the wing. Inside. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys unless you were on the same team.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Scott, good.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good on the bucket. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Bucks. Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Fires from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers ahead, up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to and with all the stars on the 76ers, we forgot the root of this team is their defense. And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard, getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on the shot. Harris has got 6.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Simmons. No good off the back of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And Milwaukee has possession. 76ers getting the bucket.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Yep, it counts. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Middleton for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Giannis. And they get it in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis against Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas, and then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Milton kicks to Scott. Thibault on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. Howard's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Forbes. Back to Giannis. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And the pass to Scott. Back to Thibault. Passes it to Korkmaz. Over Middleton. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points for him.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Feeds it to Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. Thibault on the wing. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the 76ers with some changes. Reed comes in for Dwight Howard. And Maxey subbed in for Scott. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Milton the pass to Reed. Now here's Maxey. Milton with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. Now the feed to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Harris. Green is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Harris. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pushing it up. Curry with some nice D.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get closer. They weren't.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And here's Maxey. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's blocked. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. To the wing right side. Back to Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Fast break, here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's blocked. They get it back. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Connaughton. DiVincenzo with it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's stolen. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Lopez inside. Guarded by Simmons. Tries again. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Lopez.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Now Simmons, 5 on the clock. Down low, here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Basket good.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Curry finds Howard. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Here's Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
To the middle. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Simmons looking around. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Howard to Simmons. Just 3 to shoot. Howard can't hit. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Curry dishes to Howard. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Green. Back to Curry. For the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And a wide open look for Simmons. The three-pointer no good. On deep. Misses there. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore. And
hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at point guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Collins. And here's the fast break. That one doesn't go. Great D that time for Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Basket counts.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Here's Young. We're about 1 minute into the first. Inside. Capella kicks to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bucks with possession. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. The kick out to Young. It's good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Hunter. Down low, Capella, and he gets the bucket.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Holiday with it. He's against Young. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Hawks working the ball around. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. 2 on the clock. 3 seconds left. Good D by Giannis.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Hunter, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Back to Young. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points so far.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket. The Hawks trail by 3. Young looking around. To the left side wing. Back to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. Offensive rebound.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Lopez, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, Herter with it. Kicks it to Capella. On its way from Young for 2. Again, Young missing.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
So at the end of 1 quarter up. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think? Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 3-pointers. Snell doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. Misses from close range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Okongwu. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Middleton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Tucker. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gallinari in the corner. Back to Williams. The layup missed. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Connaughton. And he makes good on the layup. Connaughton's got 4 points this quarter.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system. Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. He kicks it to Snell. Puts up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 5. Young passes to Herter. Young outside. Collins kicks to Young. There's the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's intercepted. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Connaughton's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Giannis against Young in the corner. Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 5 points so far.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Forbes dishes to Lopez. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. There's 1:34 left here in the second. Collins wide open, he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
To the inside. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's Collins from outside. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Lopez passes to Giannis. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, GA, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And that one drops.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The pass to Connaughton. 1 second left. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And some good action. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Now Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Capella, kicks it out to Collins. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Safety move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Middleton hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Collins. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams has checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. To stop the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Middleton on the wing, takes the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night, and so they choose to intentionally foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Tucker. Out to the wing. Bucks passing it around. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it to Williams. To the middle. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. So the wing on the left. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Forbes the pass to Portis. And a missed layup.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Tony Snell using his 6'6" frame. That is beautiful work through the contact and complete the play.
Atlanta shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
It's Portis atop the key. Up and in on the layup. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center position. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Giannis. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Young from outside. Kept alive by Atlanta. That shot misses. Bucks leading by 18. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Giannis up top. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Just 4 to shoot. Holiday with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Holiday against Young. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Capella against Holiday. 7-foot shot. And it's in off the backboard. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. No good from 11 feet. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They've put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Holiday surveying the floor. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Herter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Jordan following the basket by Giannis. Brown with it, back to Jordan, and there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Harden against Holiday. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Green kicks to Brown. That one misses, and Milwaukee the other way now. Lopez passes to Middleton. To the paint. Stolen by Harden. Out in his own on the break. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's the Nets now, following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Harden kicks to Jordan. Here's Luwawu. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the inside. Here's Lopez. Middleton outside. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Middleton. Green with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. No good from Luwawu. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden scanning the floor. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Left side, Brown. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Pass to Lopez. Rebounded by the Nets.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Harden, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Middleton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Holiday against Harden. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Now Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Inside, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harden the pass to Jordan. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Right side out of Kumbo. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here's Harden for three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second-chance opportunities.
We've got Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the three. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Irving, good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. Forbes, the pass to Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Down low, and now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's the pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Griffin with the steal. Irving dishes to Aldridge. Another shot. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Connaughton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Harris outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Irving. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. Nets leading by 5. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Stolen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Goes up to the stripe. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. No good that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The 3. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And the shot goes in. 9 points in the game so far. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here is Irving. Dishes to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Stolen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. Brown no good on the free throw. It's tipped out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harden. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Green finds Harden. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Harden outside. To the inside. Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Harden. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the left iron.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Harden kicks to Brown. Inside, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. Nets leading by 8. It's Brown on the wing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Green. Passes to Jordan. Over Lopez. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Green. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Jordan. And Milwaukee has possession. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it's good, 2 points. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Irving. Off on the layup. Bucks trail by 7. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Nets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is given. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Nice shot by Portis.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Tips it, and Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. attacking that offensive glass.
To the middle, takes it from 10, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Drains the three-pointer.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
To the paint. Here's Portis. Rebounded by the Nets. Good if it goes. It's not going to go for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lopez is checked in for Portis. Nets leading by 8. Harden with it. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Harden the pass to Griffin. Here's Irving, defended by DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. Griffin on him. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Lopez. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harden up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Harden. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Holiday against Irving.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DiVincenzo against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Here's Griffin, rebounded by the Bucks. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Holiday, DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And the Nets also making a change. Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
So for the Nets, Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and Harris subbed in for Luwawu. Holiday with the 3. Green with the rebound. Nets leading by 6. Now Harden on its way from Irving for 2. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
The kick out to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills it from outside.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Harden up top. Stolen by Holiday. A 3 for DiVincenzo. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Irving for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Harden finds Jordan, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Outside Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. No good from 3-point territory. From deep 3-point range, can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Simmons, Green out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Holiday attacking, and Holiday throws it down.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Outside, Simmons. Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Howard, the pass to Curry. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harris, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here is Curry. Back to Howard. Passes it to Curry. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it again. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. They trail by 1. Lopez with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And that one, good.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Curry looking it over. High post, Howard. Outside, Simmons. Howard dishes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Green passes to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
A nice shot by Howard.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bucks trail by 3. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Middleton on the wing. to end the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Goes back up, and to Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. And yes, it's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 76ers leading by 8. And here they go. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Middleton. That one goes in.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
The drive.
Oh my
great.
Goodness! That was special. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Scott in at the 5. Home in the paint. Maxey passes to Scott. Now here's Thybulle. Back to Scott. Thybulle finds Scott. Count that one. Scott's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Forbes the pass to Lopez. Back to Forbes. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Back to Forbes. 4 on the clock. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Pass to Milton. Thybulle on the wing. The pass to Maxey. Back to Thybulle. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Inside. That's tipped. Now Thybulle. Out left to the wing. Here's Maxey. On the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Connaughton. Scott pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
That one goes. Count it. Milton's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Defended by Milton. Can't hit that one. Philadelphia leading by 10. Thibault finds Milton. Here's Korkmaz. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Forbes. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. And to Kumbo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's the Bucks now. Passes it to Connaughton. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. Shot clock at 6.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The putback, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
It's picked off. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And they're pushing it up. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Pass to Harris. Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry. Releases. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it down to Middleton and stolen by Harris. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Bounce pass Howard. Stolen by Middleton. Lopez with the ball. Now Green defending. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simmons passes to Howard. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Green kicks to Harris. Here's Howard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Howard can't hit.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Middleton for 3. The shot that time not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Giannis dishes to Lopez. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Howard.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Back to Simmons. To the middle. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 1:06 left to play in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. To the left wing. Now here's Milton. Down low. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Connaughton, and stolen by Harris. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Out to Harris. Shoots over Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And Harris drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Out left to the wing. Here's Tucker. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 10. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Korkmaz is out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. 76ers on defense. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Holiday, and Curry pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Green inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Philadelphia leading by 10. Milton finds Scott. Back to Milton. The tray. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers also making a change. Brazdeikis is checked in. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. The shot's good.
Middleton's jump shot so pure. I mean, he's a dynamic scorer who's outstanding shooting the basketball.
Outside Curry. The pass to Brazdeikis. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Portis. Outside Holiday. Middleton left side. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
And, you know, Middleton is really dangerous on the drive. He often gets to the rim in a heartbeat and forces defenders to end up fouling him.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Green missing.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Howard. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Giannis. Nice move. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Simmons. The feed now to Harris. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Oh, the lob for Simmons.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Inside, Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Outside Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. Out to Harris. Outside Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Howard finds Harris. Lets it go with a 3. But they get it back. Goes up again. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Green. They get the rebound. Out to Harris. From deep. Green, no luck. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.